Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the wheel hub and bearing wheel hub off of the assembly off of the Cadillac SRX front wheel drive. And here's how it starts. You take off your wheel. Obviously, you put the wheel off to the side. You come back over to here. In the back, behind, you find there are number 18 millimeter bolts. Right. See where my finger is? There are 18 millimeter bolts back here. And there are 2 of them that hold your caliper assembly. Take these 2 out here. Not these 2, that'll take your brakes off. Take this one and the one below, and you remove this assembly here. Then you have 3 more number 18s that are holding, then you take off your T30 bolt here to take your rotor off. Pops right off. Take it with a little hammer if you need to, on the corners only, otherwise you'll ding it and you don't want to get into messing these up. So you take this off, you take off your rotor, then you have 3 bolts in the back, number 18s, that you will take and remove that will remove the wheel hub. Do not try and take that wheel hub off yet. You have a little problem with these cars. And what the problem is right here behind this bracket is a wire. And that wire goes to your speed sensor. But you'll notice that the bolt, which is a number 10, is in behind that bracket. So to take care of that, you're going to have to release this, back it off some, release the bottom bolt, and just enough so that you can pull this back, say an 1/8 of an inch.
Remove that bottom bolt, that large bottom bolt.
10 in behind here,
and just release,
to break that loose.
Just take the top bolt and back it off some from the other side.
Take a piece of
but remove the bolt entirely on the bottom.
Add it to a screwdriver, like so. Just like so. And you're gonna get it on that bolt back there, right here. And you're going to keep turning that bolt, which should be loose now, and just keep turning it until it's out. Take your speed sensor out. You're going to need the tape and the screwdriver to reverse that same process. Just remember to make sure you tighten all this up nice and tight. I don't know what the torques are on it, but nice and tight. And to do this, I'm going to use a 1/2 inch power tool to loosen that up, because those babies are on tight. All right, that's pretty much it. You do those, then you can take your tool, which for me, I attach this bugger here onto my tire, so that I can snap that baby off. What I do is simply put this on as such, and then I hit it with a sledgehammer, roll it around, and of course I'll do the same on the bottom, and right like that, and I'll slap with a sledgehammer, 1 hit on the top, 1 hit on the bottom, and it should be off. Okay. When looking at this, to take this bracket, you gotta take the bottom bolt out, pull it out, and just slide this off to the side. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to make a little room so we can come in behind here and get to that baby right there. So now we can. So just slide that over a little bit. This one's been backed off. The top one's been backed off so that we can get a wrench in there so we can release that number 10 millimeter and then get that bolt out of there.
Emergency brakes are connected to the shroud. Be careful that the shroud may stick to the hub when you smash it off of there. So I wouldn't overhit it right off. See if you can just pop that hub off first before you'd have to really give it a real power hit. The cable can sometimes come out of the fingers that hold it, and therefore would have to be put back inside the fingers, which can be tricky, but it can be done, as I have. So just letting you know that the shroud may stick to the hub when you whack it up out of there, and the cable could possibly come out of the fingers in the emergency brakes if you don't take the emergency brakes off, which I wouldn't.